So I think we can all agree that passive aggressive behavior is probably not liked by anybody, but it probably upsets me more than anybody else. Um, for the most part, I have to leave the room or completely avoid talking to that person who's behaving that way for a substantial amount of time. So it's definitely my biggest pet peeve in life, and the thing that like irritates me the most when just dealing with people in everyday life. Here are some of the most common phrases that I see are used. Things like "it's fine," "nothing" in response to "what's wrong." "No offense, but" is a really annoying one, especially because it's very aggressive. "Whatever," or "I don't," "I'm just kidding," or "I don't care what we do." These are all ones that I typically hear at least once throughout the day, and I think the reason that this upsets me so much on like a philosophical level is I really like certainty and clarity, like most people, but especially when I'm in a social setting, I really like to know where people sit with each other and what people feel, towards me, towards other things, so that we don't have to question so much and we kind of just know by instinct how to act. But this behavior will kind of push ourselves from that, push everybody from that. When we act like that, we're not going to be able to like relax around people because we know there's a bit of like uncertainty in what other people are feeling, but we don't know exactly what it is. And it can be, we know there's a bit of unpredictability in how that person's going to behave now, because we don't know why they're feeling the way they are, but it's clear that they're feeling some way that they're not being open about. And this, in the long run, leads to, if you don't deal with it and you don't address the problem and be open and direct with people, this just leads to, when you are in a social setting with those people, you're a lot more tense, you're a lot more alert, and you just can't really be yourself, and you don't feel like you can talk to that person on any level. But I think like the main reason that it like really irritates me, not so much on like a philosophical level, is because in my mind I immediately view it as childish and immature, and it just annoying because of that. But back to being like on a grand scheme, I think that if we were not to act this way, or try as much as we can not to act this way, we're gonna like better our lives, because we're gonna know where people are. We're gonna be able to relax a little bit more, and because of that, we're just gonna, in general, better society.